As soon as Dale gets everybody all in the system, I think we're set. From Bradenton Beach, Florida, some very good friends of mine who I don't see often enough, and I know you're going to enjoy them. This is Paul and Linda Stewart.
What an absolutely gorgeous morning. And not only do we get to play on our favorite stage with my favorite sound man, but we get to play behind one of our favorite performers that we never get to listen to. It was a great set. I never get to listen to enough of your stuff. Seems like whenever Tom and I are together, we're either just coming on or going off, or he's doing sound or something. He writes some wonderful stuff. Hope you'll enjoy some of mine. We're going to start out with one I wrote called Just Puppy Love. Sitting on the hood of his old pickup at the 7-Eleven. Bag of smoke rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve above his tattoo. He watched as she walked past and tossed her long hair. Their eyes locked as if they had something to share. He said, I'd give anything to have a girl just like you. She turned to the woman beside her and she said, Mama, please may I go over there and say hello to that boy with the devil-may hair. Look on his face and the cool pink smile. Mama said, don't you be disobedient, child. He'll break your trusting heart and leave you all alone without a prayer. It's just puppy love, you'll get over that. It's just puppy love, it's still your first kiss. When you meet the right boy, you will know deep inside that the feelings you have are real, true and dry. It's just puppy love. It's just puppy love. She was her daddy's good girl, but oh mercy, how she loved that boy. They ran off together one night when searching for that elusive rainbow. Her mama begged and pleaded, and her sister cried, but through thick and thin, he stayed right by her side. 40 years later, they're still dancing to the same old records on the stereo. Puppy love ain't the real thing until it's grown old, but true love is worth more than silver or gold. It's just puppy love, you'll get over that. It's just puppy love, you feel your first kiss. When you meet the right boy, you will know deep inside that the feelings you have are real, true and dry. It's just puppy love. It's just puppy love. It's just puppy love. This is our second time on Anna Maria Island. We moved there, moved back, and now we're back to stay. I wrote this song while I was walking the beach at Anna Maria Island. It was a night when Paul was working and I was just
walking, picking up shells, and I have a very vivid imagination. This is a totally made-up song. Although the beach is real, and some of the people I have seen are real. It's definitely fact, or fiction, not fact. It's called Chilly Sundown, and this placed in last year's McLean contest. You would see her every evening as the sun set into the purple clouds behind the moon, along a stretch of beach in southern Florida, as she stoops to gather shells in the lagoon. We kids were young, and sometimes we were foolish. We teased her, but we got no reprimand. We called her Shelley Sundown 'cause it seemed to fit. We were growing up, building castles in the sand. Never knew just who she was or where she came from, but we always knew that she'd be walking there in an old flannel shirt that had seen better years, and a big old floppy hat perched on her hair. She made her living selling shells to tourists who came down south when winter cast a chill. As she filled her old net bag and finally turned to leave, then we taunted her as only children will. Shelley Sundown, where you going? Shelley Sundown, where you been? Where's your husband? Where's your family? Ain't you got no friends? She just smiled, keep on walking, when we all acted like clowns. I wish I had really known her, Shelley Sundown. I remember once she found a seagull struggling, 'cause its feet and wings were caught in a fish line. It's the only time I saw her show emotions. When she cut him loose, I saw tears in her eyes. Well, I went back home last summer to see Mom and Dad. The old place just ain't the same, it sure has changed. And my heart stopped for a minute when I read the news, and I cried when I saw Shelley Sundown's name. Shelley Sundown, where you going? Shelley Sundown, where you been? Where's your husband? Where's your family? Ain't you got no friends? She just smiled, keep on walking, when we all acted like clowns. I wish I had really known her, Shelley Sundown. Shelley Sundown, where you going? Shelley Sundown, where you been? Where's your husband? Where's your family? Ain't you got no friends? It's all his fault. My dad is way in the back at that picnic table, for those of you who don't know him. He's the reason I'm standing up here today. Had me on a picnic table myself since I was about this high singing with him. And you can catch some good Charlie Flory music tomorrow at the gospel show. The gospel show is over at the workshop area, which I'm in charge of. Be sure you go over there. We got awesome workshop leaders this year, and the gospel show is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock until 11. We got lots of good music. This is another song I wrote about Florida a couple years ago. This also placed, I think, in Little McLean. Never got to the big one yet, though. I don't know, we just keep trying. It's another little story I wrote about a couple of people here in Florida, totally made up. She was working a truck stop in Lake Okeechobee when a stranger came in, ordered donuts and coffee. She was not much to look at, and he was a loner, but she made him feel like a king. Before too long, they were always together on the beach where they searched for odd seashell feathers. One day he stopped her and asked for her hand out where the hermit crabs hide in the sand. And he told her, I have spent the winters in cold Minnesota, been lost in the Badlands, run through Dakota. I sailed the Great Lakes up into California, most of it Mexico, till I stepped on Florida shore. She took his hand, led him under a stable palm where she caressed him. She said in a voice so calm, I've been a vagabond, flown by the wind from coast to coast and then back home again. I'll marry you, we'll have both sons and daughters. We'll settle down by the cool Gulf Stream waters, where the blue herons wade and the white seagulls cry beneath the red sunset in the Florida sky. And she told him, you see, I've spent the winters in cold Minnesota, been lost in the Badlands, run through Dakota. I sailed the Great Lakes up into California, most of it Mexico, till I stepped on Florida shore. May the Seminole winds rock our babies to sleep. May the blood of her fathers keep our souls at peace. Well, I've spent the winters in cold Minnesota, been lost in the Badlands, run through Dakota. I've sailed the Great Lakes up into California, most of it Mexico, till I stepped on Florida shore, till I stepped on Florida shore, till I stepped on Florida shore. We were teasing Paul last night. He got asked to play the contra dance. Now this is a big turnaround because you see, my husband didn't play music until he met me. He played the radio a little bit.
Not too well either.
I forced him to become a musician, whether he wanted to or not. I'd love to tell the whole story, but I'd take up all my singing time. But let me tell you, this guy stole the show at the Everett Dulcimer Festival in Michigan. The first year he played, an old wash tub bass. He kicked it. He told people he was tuning it. I did. It was hilarious. I have pictures to prove it. He had a pig hat, shorts, and cowboy boots on. Now, these blackmail pictures, which I'm keeping under lock and key, because someday I'm going to need them. Bought him a stand-up bass, which he's played for a while, and he graduated to this because of his back. He's had trouble with carrying. I'm real pleased to have him with me.
You got a wife on your back all the time.
I was going to give you a compliment. I'm real pleased to have him with me and really tickled that he enjoys playing music as much as I do. This is my husband, Paul Stewart. When I called and Dale said he was running the sound, he knows I did a little happy dance. Please, a big round of applause for Dale Weber. Yeah. I'll tell you what, he can make you sound good even if you don't. Paul went away a few years ago. He didn't stay though, darn it. He came back. He was gone to Houston. They wrote this song for a long time, couldn't sing it, but finally managed to. We decided we liked it and worked it into our set. It's called Will You Come Home from Houston. But the song isn't about him, it's totally made up. Hard times in Kentucky forced a man to do his best. He left his wife and baby, hopped a freight train, headed west. Found a job in Houston, pouring concrete for a mall. He promised her that he'd be home when it came early fall. Hard work was his companion, but he never seemed to mind. Nights he dreamed of the foothills in Kentucky's borderline. Time just seemed to slip away like the cards he never sent her. Before he knew it, fall had turned into an early winter. Will you come home from Houston? She whispered in the phone. Oh, baby's growing up so fast, and I am all alone. Will you come home from Houston? Leave that Texas red clay dust. Will you come home from Houston? My heart aches for you so much. He saved and bought a little house. He told her he would come home when things slowed down in Houston and his boss could spare him some. But winter's chill left Texas and the birds began to sing. His blue Kentucky angel knew he'd not be home that spring. She calls less and less now, but he doesn't seem to hear. Her faint voice as it crackles on the wire through her tears. Will you come home from Houston? She whispers in the phone. No, the baby's almost 12 from now, and I am still alone. Will you come home from Houston? Leave that Texas red clay dust. Will you come home from Houston? My heart aches for you so much. Oh, please come home from Houston. My heart aches for you so much. I hate to do two sad songs back to back. It's kind of sad too.
They're all
I write
sad.
those best. I don't know. And you know what? I'm a happy person. Look at me. I mean, anybody that dressed in lime green. I just used to love those old Hank Williams whaling things, so I think that's why. This one's called December, and totally made up. It's about a gal who leaves Texas, and I think it was on a Texas writing spree, I don't know. Anyway, she leaves Texas and goes to another place to try to find a better life. And I think I'm going to explain this to you guys, just because the first time I sang it for Paul, he didn't get it. December is the girl's name, but it's also happening in December. So you can figure that out, we got it made. And it is outside the phone line, She turned right outside of Beaumont, headed for a different life. Old memories bottled up inside her. Somehow she knew she'd be alright. Drove northeast to Cincinnati. She found a job at Rosie's Cafe. Didn't talk much, just mostly listen. Pouring coffee day after day. Oh, December, where you going? Straight into a January song. It's been a hard year for the roses. They didn't know too much at all. And December is almost gone. Her smile belies pain inside her, the cheerful voice is not her own, and the darkest part of her soul, a place where only she can go. Well, December is a cruel month. Oh, but December, she is rough. If she don't make it through December, then she won't make it out at all. Oh, December, where you going? Straight into a January song. It's been a hard year for the roses. They didn't bloom too much at all. And December is almost gone. It's been a hard year for the roses. They didn't bloom too much at all. Oh, and December is almost gone. Thank you. I'm Linda Stewart.